Make some noise if you've watched the movie Black Panther. Black Panther?
Wakanda forever!
Wakanda forever, yeah?
Yeah! Yes!
Yeah, I still have the same question from like 4 years ago. Like, why did they make that movie? Everybody knows that Africans don't go to cinemas. We get that shit for free, like from outside. I remember one time I was going to the cinema, I saw Jesus outside the cinema. And I called this guy Jesus because he was selling Black Panther 2 weeks before it came out. That's a miracle. I had to get a copy. I put it in, I got home, I put it in, and I watched it. Turns out, he wasn't Jesus. He was Nigerian. I turned on the TV and saw Pink Panther in black and white. So technically it was Black Panther. I'm still standing here trying to figure out if I can sue this guy or not. Luckily for him, I never saw him again, and I went to the cinema 2 weeks later with my girlfriend, and we were watching Black Panther. The cinema was packed. I'm talking about super, super packed. Like the whole city came out. It was so packed, it was like a shop on Sunday. Feel that? Yeah. And the movie was horrible. Let me tell you something. Watching movies with black people is a problem. Okay? Because they can't shut the fuck up. Thank you. Keep clapping. Keep clapping. They can't shut the fuck up. The only way you can watch a movie with a black person is if you can have a pause button. Right? But we didn't have any, so I had to read the subtitles for a movie in English. That was horrible. At some point during the movie, Michael B. Jordan actually took his shirt off. He took his shirt off and showed off his abs. My girlfriend was watching that. She didn't have to see that. I covered her eyes like she was 5 years old. I know, immature. That's why I'm single now. We went outside and we met up with some white people. And, you know, they were dressed in all traditional attire, right? Like snake skin, pigeon feathers. You know, dead shit. And they were taking pictures like proud to be African and all that shit. And when we saw how proud they were to be African, we laughed at them. Because these guys were clearly dressed for Halloween. Africans don't dress like that. Everybody knows that Africans dress with stuff made from China. Fake stuff like fake Versace, fake Gucci, fake Nike. Dude, we had a shoe so fake, it was both a Nike and an Adidas. Fucked up. I went 3 days later and thought about Black Panther as a whole movie. I thought the representation of an African leader was fucked up. Everybody knows that African leaders live forever. The guys who played the movie were like 30s and their 40s, and I think they did not nail. If that guy was a real African leader, he would have taken all the vibranium and sold it to buy birthday cakes. Pretty fucked up, I know. You know, my country was so corrupt. It was so corrupt when the movie Justice League came out, it was just called League. Amazing. Watching that movie actually hurt my feelings. It actually made me think a little bit about being African and what I've always thought about what it is. The colonizers sailed across the borders. They took our land, they took our resources, they took our people. And worst of all, they took our dignity. But I think the worst thing that they ever did to Africans was take their identity. As we stand right now, we don't know anything about our culture. We don't know what's next or if we'll ever survive as a nation. We can't change the past, but we can always change the future. That's why I only fuck Asians. I heard that the next superior race is the Chinese. So my kids are gonna be 50% Chinese. And the other 50% I'll just cover them up with stuff I buy from China. Maybe them cover up the African parts. You know what I'm saying? The African parts, you know? Alright, you guys have been great, man. Thanks a lot.